Can the fear of annihilation truly prevent a catastrophe? Welcome to the paradoxical world of mutual assured destruction, also known by its chilling acronym MAD. So let's dive into the depths of this fascinating, if not somewhat terrifying concept. It's a theory of nuclear strategy that emerged during the darkest days of the Cold War, a brainchild of the brilliant mathematician John von Neumann. At its core, MAD is a doctrine of deterrence, a cold, calculated game of nuclear chess where the price of losing is too high for anyone to contemplate making the first move. Imagine two nations, each armed with enough nuclear firepower to obliterate the other. The terrifying power of these weapons makes it almost certain that any first strike would be met with a retaliatory strike, equally devastating if not more. In other words, if one country launches a nuclear attack, the other can respond with a counterattack of equal or greater force. The result? Total destruction on both sides. A grim scenario of mutual assured destruction. This creates a balance of terror that, paradoxically, aims to deter aggression. It's a high-stakes gamble, a bet that no rational nation would be willing to initiate nuclear war, knowing full well it would mean their own obliteration. Consider a hypothetical scenario. The United States and Russia, both nuclear superpowers, have thousands of nuclear warheads aimed at each other. If Russia were to launch an attack on the US, the Americans would retaliate with their full arsenal on Russian soil. The fallout would be complete destruction of both nations, a scenario that ensures mutual destruction. The knowledge of this grim outcome is what theoretically prevents the first strike from either side. So, to sum it up, MAD is the ability of two nuclear powers to annihilate each other as a deterrent to maintain peace, albeit under a cloud of tension. It's a doctrine that has shaped and continues to shape global politics and military strategy. It's an uneasy peace, a silence held in place by the fear of nuclear winter, a reality where the only winning move is not to play the game at all. But remember, this is a theory, and theories are based on assumptions. In this case, the assumption is that all players are rational and that they value survival above all else. But what happens if these assumptions are wrong? What happens if a player decides to break the rules? These are questions that continue to haunt us as we navigate the complex and often terrifying world of nuclear deterrence. So, as we continue to grapple with the implications of MAD, it's worth remembering that while it may provide a form of deterrence, it's a deterrence built on a knife edge, a delicate balance that could be tipped by miscalculation, misunderstanding, or madness.